Hello everyone, it's I the One Coolest Man here with another Pokemon Sun and Moon video that I haven't done in like forever. Oh god, I'm really bad at what I do. Holy crap. Anyway, today is the 14th. We just got a new trailer. It just dropped, like literally like 5 minutes ago. So I'm here to look at this. From the looks of things, I think it's going to follow some of the links that have been surfacing. Besides that, let's see what other new stuff is in here. Oh god, I scrolled down. Oh god, never do that. I'm professional. Alright, let's see what we got here. This is an awesome theme. Oh, okay, we have Type Knowles Evolution. Silvally. And its ability is RKS system. Cool name, by the way. Oh, dude, that artwork's so cool. Oh, there's all the types. Oh, that's so insane looking. Multi-attack! That's so cool. Alright, Jangmo-O evolve into Hakumo-O, which evolves into Kamo-O. That's hard to say. These designs look sweet. Uppercut. Clanging skill. Ah, that hurt me. Alright, Bound Sweet evolve into Sweesteen. What? Stween. And then into Terra Sweet. What is that ability? Queenly Majesty? Whoa, what? Is that a Leaf Storm? Can I use Aqua Jet? Oh! And also gets Trop Kick. Oh, cool. Alright. Ribombee. Bug Fairy, of course. Was that a Draining Fairy move? Alolan Grimer and Muck. Oh god, look at Muck. Jesus. Oh, that's actually really cool looking. I wonder where the pink actually comes from. Introducing new trainers. Oh, okay, here we go. Who are we gonna get? Olivia. The Kahuna of Aka Island. Okay. And she specializes in rock types. Okay. Ilima, a trial captain specializing in normal type. Okay. That's so cool. Oh god. Pokemon, get your ads out of here. Okay, that was cool as hell. So let's go back. I want to look at some of this. So we have Type Null here. Evolving into Silvally. Okay, can we take a minute and realize how off? So hold up. Can I back this up real quick? So here we have Silvally taking off the helmet. It's basically just like ripped it off somehow. And then there's Gladian, whatever you want to call him. In the back with his Silvally. He must have really trusted him if he got the helmet off somehow. That's amazing. And there it is. So it looks like when it changes type, its back, like the hair up here changes, and so does like the frickin' fin. The color of the fin. That's actually really interesting. Here we have multi-attack. Alright, here we go. We have Jangmo-O evolving into Hakumo-O. And then Kamo-O. That's really hard to say. For me at least. Because I'm just really bad with everything. I think it's using Sky Uppercut there. Alright, we have Clanging Scales. That seems to be a dragon move. Then we have Bound Sweet evolving into Steenie. And how do you pronounce that? Tassarina? I'm at a loss for words. Okay, moving on. They're both pure grass, which I don't think is much really common typing. Leaf Storm! Man, she's got the whole sassy look on her. Queenly Majesty. Cannot use Aqua Jet. Which makes me wonder, like, is it another ability that's going to prevent, like, priority? Just like Bruxus has Dazzling? So that'd be two abilities that get rid of priority. Or maybe it's something else. And then we have, oh boy, the Sludge Makers. They have Poison Touch and Gluttony. Poison Touch can be really good, but I don't know, I can see Gluttony being useful as well. Oh, Hypno. This is also really good music. I didn't mention this. Oh, man. So we have another Kahuna now. I don't know, but for some reason Olivia just reminds me of, like, an Amazonian. Well, meanwhile, Ilma here, she just reminds me of, like... What am I trying to say? She reminds me of an older... Like, an older high school student, like a senpai of some kind, for absolutely no reason. Well, I guess I do have a reason, but that's a dumb reason. Anyway, alright, let's just go and check the Sun and Moon site before I think of something else stupid to say. Alright, so now that we're here, let's just look at some of the stuff that's here. Let's just start with Silvani. This is synthetic Pokemon, blah, 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 blah. When Titanol gains a partner he can trust, it deliberately... Oh man, this is exactly what people wanted in a video. Me butchering every word here. Destroys the restraining device it wears. Once it's released from the heavy mass, the Pokemon's speed increases substantially. Don't care. Free from the restraining effects of its mass, its senses are extremely heightened, and reverts to its natural temperament. It has a wild nature, but it will obey any trainer that it trusts. And to protect that trainer from danger, it will put its own life on the line. It is said to be created to oppose a threat. You see, before under Type Null, instead it was made to combat a legendary threat. So it makes me wonder, like, what it's trying to combat. I mean, its abilities, it's very similar to Arceus. And, that makes me wonder, was it made to combat Arceus? I doubt that, because Arceus seems really peaceful to humans, except for the movies, but we won't talk about those. So, could it be like Ultra Beast? Because Ultra Beast seems like a really, really big threat that has been appearing all over the region of Alola. Anyway. Oh god. Skype, why? Why must you do this to me? Anyway, by inserting certain items into the drive on its head, Arceus system can be activated, causing its somatic cells to mutate and grow. This enables it to change its type, and also my Skype to continue going off. I'll fix that real quick. Alright, that's fixed. Anyway, it changes its type and its cells glow different colors depending on its type. Which I'm guessing those cells are in the tails and in the head, which I've already shown. Anyway, we've already, and I don't think I need to talk about the attacks anymore. Alright, next on this list, we have Hakamo, the scaly Pokemon. Still has bulletproof and soundproof, both really good abilities. When a Jangmo evolves into a Hakamo, I'm always going to do that. I'm tired of adding in the O. I might just call them Jangmo and Hakamo. That'd be way easier. Anyway, it breaks from its fellows and begins to live on its own to train on itself. Wherever it can find Pokemon to battle against, it seems to appear. It dances before battle to show its strength, clang its scales together to make them ring out. When this dance reaches its climax, Hakumo bellows a fierce war cry and challenges its opponent. So, what you're telling me is, it dances around, just be like, I'm stronger than you are, I'm stronger than you are. God, I wonder what it would be like if I had a webcam some days. Anyway, its scales make for fine armor, so these things are being hunted for their scales, got it. So Hakumo doesn't worry about its self-defense as it makes multitudes of strikes and overwhelms its opponents, but as a result, its scales often become damaged and torn off. They grow back immediately, so it does not cause Hakumo undue concern. In fact, it views its number of lost scales as a proof of how ferociously it fought, and brandishes its bare arms in a boast of victory. Huh. Interesting. Now we have Kobo. Oh, that is really god dang hard to say. At the end of its harsh training, Hakumo evolves into the overwhelmingly powerful form. It returns to the land of its birth, where it watches over the Jingmo from a distance. It is said there is a legend that sends Komo covered in glittering scales in order to drive away a great darkness covering the world. There is reason these Pokemon seek out battle is to gain the power needed to defeat this darkness. Whenever it detects someone approaching, this Pokemon rakes the scales on its tail to announce its presence. It has no desire to battle against weak Pokemon. And then it says here that its greatest move is the uppercut, so I'm guessing it's going to be able to, like, learn Sky Uppercut, which is actually going to be really amazing. It swings its arm from below in a punch of great skill and force, sending its foe flying into the air. Yep, that sounds like Sky Uppercut. By raising its arms aloft, it can generate a force powerful enough to change the face of the surrounding landscape. Holy crap. Imagine being able to uppercut a mountain, and it suddenly turns into Mount Rushmore. Because that's what I imagined immediately. Anyway, clanging scales is a move only Komo can learn. It scrapes the scales covering its body, attacking with great clamor. After using its moves, Komo's defense is lowered. Interesting. Anyway, now we have Ribombee. Ribombee, that's close enough. You know, it's the evolved form of, Gumby. Cutiefly. Why do I think of Gumby? Holy crap. Maybe because it has bee in the name, although it is the bee-fly Pokemon. Anyway, Ribombee collects flower nectar and pollen to make into balls known as pollen puffs. These serve as food, and what's more, they can also be used to cause paralysis and dizziness. That sounds like a bug type to me. It may also use these puffs to strike their opponent during battles. Some of the pollen puffs that make Ribombee they also have relaxing effects or can relieve tiredness. These are distributed around the Lola region for high-priced supplements. So basically, these things are being hunted to make drugs. Got it. They hate getting rained on. They're covered in fluffy hairs and that hold pollen they've gathered, and the rain makes them wet and dirty. Interesting. Although people know that if Ribombee are busily visiting the fields of flowers, you can make sure that you want fair weather to continue. Interesting. Then we have Steenie, the fruit Pokemon. Seriously, it's a fruit. That looks like a radish. It's a radish. You're bad at this. You guys, Pokemon, Game Freak, Nintendo, you're all bad. The calyx on Steenie's head is harder than Bounsweet, so Steenie no longer worries about being stabbed by the Pokemon. This is already reminding me of the morbidness that is Bounsweet. As Bounsweet, this Pokemon may have preferred to run away from others, but now Steenie and other Pokemon can play together. Upon evolving, this Pokemon's fragrance becomes even more delectable, but it also gains a tomboy-like appearance. Got it. It's a chick, likes being a dude. There's a joke in there somewhere. Living together with one is actually quite the ordeal. As it moves around, it spins on its calyx, striking nearby objects, but Steenie couldn't care less. It unleashes combo moves using the calyx on its head and hard legs. First, it smacks opponents with the calyx on its head, and when the opponent flinches, it does a great whacking kick, and that usually does the trick. Hey, that rhymed. So I can imagine this thing using a lot of moves that is going to require flinching in some way. Maybe it'll learn Fake Out, maybe it'll learn another move. Who frickin' knows? And then we have Starina. Starina? Someone's gonna catch this thing, name it Serena, because man, X and Y was so good. Anyway, It has the nature of a high-class nobility. Any Pokemon or human that approaches it with evil in their mind will be punished forthwith. It even turns its fearsome glare upon the trainer if the two of them are not fully in sync, or if the trainer orders it to use a move that will be ineffective. Only the strongest Steenie are able to evolve. When this happens, the Steen evolves with the blessing of other Steenie. It then uses its strength to protect the Bounce Sweep, because, you know, they suck. Starina is a high-kicking word. It has honed these skills beyond the level it has achieved as a Steenie, and it attacks with graceful movements. At the same time, its fragrance memorizes its opponents, dealing them a secondary attack. Drop Kick is a move that only it can learn. It lowers an opponent's attack by showering it with blazing hot kicks in a style similar to originating from tropical countries. It is said that this Pokemon loses its strength if touched on the crown, like protuberance on its head. So, touch that thing, it'll get weak. Ew. It looks like a boil, almost. I'm thinking of the weirdest things right now. Oh my god. Some trees do not have the Queenly Majesty ability, which no other Pokemon's had. The effects are so intimidating that it prevents priority attacks. I knew it! You are a predictable game freak. Alolan, Grimer, and Mach. Oh god. So let's see, I'm actually curious how this actually changed the way it did. Also, my phone is going off, so I'm just going to hold on to that. As the population of Alola increased, dealing with their garbage became a serious problem. As a solution, Grimer were imported from other regions. They primarily fed on garbage, so their body composition changed, as did their form. What appeared to be teeth in this Pokemon are actually residual toxins from the garbage it eats, which is hardened and crystallized. No other method has been discovered to break down these crystals. Direct contact with them presents danger. Alolan Grimer is always eating garbage, but its constant hunger will cause it to begin eating other manufactured objects if it runs out of garbage. If there are more than 100 Grimer in Alolan's garbage processing plant, and all the garbage produced in Alola is taken as food. So they eat garbage. They're trash. Then we have Alolan Mach. My god. Which apparently eats anything without pausing. If it feels like the sharp pangs of hunger, it runs amok. I see what you did there, Game Freak. Anyway. It's thought that its very voracious appetite seems to stem from its inability to maintain its energy levels without a constant influx of toxins. Reading this makes me feel smart. Toxins have accumulated in Alolan Mach's body from its steady diet of various waste products and manufactured materials. This accumulation has brought about a chemical change producing a new form of toxin. Alolan Mach has the same poisonous crystals from Alolan Grimer, but now they're not limited to its mouth. They extend all over the surface of its body. Alolan Mach uses them to attack, just like any other Pokemon use their fangs or claws. That's really dangerous, actually. And these highly toxic crystals are easily knocked loose, making them extraordinarily dangerous. The Grimer and Mach in the Alola region can produce and store their toxins within their bodies. So unlike the Grimer and Mach in other regions, you won't detect any unpleasant aromas. How nice! It can kill me with a single touch, but I don't have to smell it. I think that was everything, actually. Woo! Let's see, what else is here? More trial captains, more leaders, alright. All we have here is Olivia, who is the Kahota of Akala Island, the second island we will visit. Her skill is extraordinary, as you can only be expected from someone chosen to Kahota at such a young age. So she's a lot younger, which kind of makes sense, because Hollow over here is, oh, he's grandpa, man. As can only be expected from yet she still insists that she's just a normal girl. You are a liar. Yeah, so we have Ilima here now. An expert in normal type Pokemon, Captain Ilima graduated from the trainer school and is a hero to the students at that school. So I was right. She looked a bit younger. She looked like someone at a high school. I totally called it. You cannot deny this. And actually, I think that's actually everything. So, yeah. This has actually been a very interesting. Now, I actually don't know when the next trailer is. We're getting the demo in a few days. So that only makes me wonder what information we're going to get after the demo. Because I feel like once we have some of the gameplay in our hands, we're going to basically know whatever we need to know. But there's also, I believe there's actually going to be a stream that, like, Pokemon's doing sometime soon. Or a stream about Pokemon. But as I've learned from previous experiences, those normally just tell us what has already been told. And if there is anything new, it's only like one Pokemon. Because I'm pretty sure that's how Turtonator was released. But yeah, that's everything for now, guys. So, if you want to see possibly more Sun and Moon in the future, hit the like button and subscribe button both at the same time. I almost forgot my own outro. Hit them both at the same time, harder than that Salvati looks. God, that looks badass. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys later. Coolest out.